Ladies and gentlemen, friends, Romans, Yinzers, everybody in between and on beyond, gender non-binary and binary adjacent, you are currently watching the one and the only Tune It Tuesday with Phat Man Dee and Friends. And I'm Phat Man Dee. Yay! How are you? What's going on? Thanks for watching. It's so wonderful to virtually see you. Please let me know if you can hear me. There is a comment section. And if you could let me know if you could hear me, I would really appreciate it. Also, tell me where you're watching from, because I love to hear where everybody's from. I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and we have some awesome, really beautifully talented artists with us this evening. And I'm just so happy that you're here. But for those of you who are local to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, if you're watching this and you haven't voted yet, you have 59 minutes to make it to your polling place and cast your ballot in this exceptionally important election today. And if you're wondering about who to vote for, who's running for judge, whatnot, and therefore check my social media. I've been sharing information on my Instagram about recommendations from my dear friends at Alliance for Police Accountability, as well as my councilperson Olivia Bennett, and also from One Hood Media and One Hood Power. So, but my name is Phat Man Dee, and those are just friends of mine. And if you want to know what I think, then that's where you should go. So I'm going to sing you a couple songs, and we're going to bring out our wonderful artists. Tonight we have, first is going to be my nephew, Lee Rosenfeld, a political youth poet. And I'm a little biased. I do adore him. And then we have joining me a very wonderful old friend of mine who isn't very old, but I've known him a long time. And he's just such a sweetheart, and he's an incredible vocalist and songwriter. And his name is River Breitbach of River Glen. And then my dear friend Zeeppo the Clown's got some special tricks for us. So between now and then, I'm going to sing you some songs. This one I'm going to sing, it's a Hebrew song that I've known for a couple years now, and I learned it from my friends at Bend the Arc, Pittsburgh, who fight for racial justice. And that's a Jewish progressive organization that fights for racial equity. And there's a lot of things happening internationally right now, and I can't control any of them, but I know that I generally always side on with the people who are being colonized. So I'm going to sing this song, and it means I will build this world from love. You must build this world from love. If we build this world from love, then God will build this world from love. And I hope you like it. Because we were put on this earth to be loving, kind, and just people. And though I am not a practicing, super religious, law-abiding Jew, I do believe that we shouldn't covet each other's property, and I do believe that we should treat each other with love and respect. So, anyhow, I'm pretty sure one of those was in those stone tablets that Moses brought down off the mountain. Olam chesed yiboneh, yadadai, yadadai. Olam chesed yiboneh, yadadai, yadadai. Olam chesed yiboneh, yadadai, yadadai. Ya-da-da-da-ya-da-da-da. I will build this world from love. Ya-da-da, ya-da-da-da-da-da. You must build this world from love. Ya-da-da, ya-da-da-da-da. If we build this world from love, ya-da-da, ya-da-da-da, ya-da-da, then God will build this world from love. Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Olam chesed yiboneh. Ya-da-da-da-da-da-da. Olam chesed yiboneh. Ya-da-da. Olam chesed yiboneh. Ya-da-da. Ya-da-da. So I hope you like that song. It was written by Rabbi Menachem Creditor. I don't know where he stands on these issues, but I know that we are all children of God, and we need to treat each other with love and respect. So I think I'm going to do one more song, and this one I'm dedicating to all the mothers and all the sisters and all the aunties and all the grandmothers who have lost somebody in the conflict over there, in the war, in the colonization, and anywhere really. This is from my favorite musical, The Color Purple, written by Quincy Jones, and it goes a little something like this. Sister, you've been on my mind, oh sister. We're two of a kind, sister. I'm keeping my eyes on you. Hush, pumpkin, I'm singing. I bet you think I don't know nothing but singing the blues, oh sister. Have I got news for you? I'm something. I hope you think that you're something too. Scuffling, I've been up that lonesome road, and I've seen so many suns going down. But trust me, no low life's gonna run me around. So let me tell you something, sister. Remember your name, no twisters. Gonna steal your stuff away, my sister. We sure ain't got a whole lot of time. Come on and shake your shimmy, sister. 'Cause honey, Phat Man Dee is mostly feeling fine. Bottle. Varam varabam varavaram benderim bede didi weedy dim bidi dwee dim bidi ba 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 ra ba da. Scuffling, I've been up that lonesome road, and I've seen so many suns going down. Trust me, no low life's gonna run you around. So let me tell you something, sister. Remember your name, no twisters. Gonna steal your stuff away, my sister. We sure ain't got a whole lot of time. Come on and shake your shimmy, sister. 'Cause honey, Phat Man Dee is hoping that we can all feel fine. Yay! Thanks for watching. Oh, Emily, that's really sweet of you. My purple loves you too. And Miss Kelly, thank you. You are gorgeous. You must have been looking in the mirror when you typed that. And let's see. Oh, Emily, you're sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to bring up our very first guest, my nephew, a young poet who's about to venture into the world of capitalism tomorrow. Let us bring to the stage the wonderful, the talented, the one and unfortunately only Lee. Hey, Neff, what's going on?
Hey, you see me all right? And hear me?
I see you. I can hear you. What's going on? How you doing? What you going to do for us tonight?
I have two songs, both I wrote. I wrote one yesterday and a little bit of today, since I'm not sure if anyone here heard who's from Pittsburgh, but a 17-year-old in Homewood North got killed, I think, 2 days ago.
Oh, no.
So they're both... One I wrote last week and kind of finished up today and yesterday. So they're both on kind of gang violence in Pittsburgh in general, and the violence in Pittsburgh that I personally don't think is talked about enough. So... yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about that. I don't think I heard that a young man lost his life 2 days ago.
Yeah, it hasn't been talked about really much at all. So.
Well, thank you for telling us about it, and I will cede to you the stage.
Thanks. Alright, so this first song, again, I just wrote it last night and today, kind of. I called it Pittsburgh. I'm just going to get into it. They want us to put the guns down, but we do that, we can't drop what we supposed to do. Response is optional in some neighborhoods. We tired of kids dying in our neighborhoods just trying to stay alive. Sick of all the violence. In my city, bodies dropping daily. 3 rivers, bodies in them. Nobody makes it out of the city. Left us without a voice. That was WAPO. We in the burg, but it feeling like Chicago. They gonna run up on you, put one in your head, dump your body in the river, now your dog looking for revenge. Somebody gotta die now. It's the code. Everyone trying to make it out of the burg, bro. We ain't got shit here. Murders on my life, kids dying daily. Looking up the killers. Always yelling duck. No, we ain't talking Hodges. Talking bullets flying past your head. The beef ain't nothing new. Bodies dropping on the regular. Went from playing shoots and ladders. Now the whole city's shooting ladders. Of course, nobody putting guns down. Don't want to be next. Don't want to be in the ground just because you lack and would rather fight with the judge. Send us to the pen. At least then we living. Sick of all the death in the city. Sick of all our talent doing time. Yeah. But you need money to make money. Whole city hit the trap just to make it. Now we beefing. Now we getting dropped. Now we doing time. But stunned it is time and y'all at 6'9" shine. Guess that's just how it goes. Rumors get you killed, but don't mean shit. Of course, we looking back, hoping bullets don't hit you in the back. Yeah, that's my first song. And then my second one is called My City. I'm gonna just get into it. In my city, all we know is death. All we know is pain. All we know is bodies dropping. All we know is bullets flying. Get scared of the aggression in the city. Y'all ignore stunning, but let 6'9" shine. Acting like Carter don't exist. Man, y'all killed Jimmy. We got up in the city. Wiz got his ass out. Man, we looking up to kill us. In my city, all we know is death. All we know is pain. All we know is bodies dropping. All we know is bullets flying. Nobody makes it out. What we supposed to do? See murder up close, man. We selling rocks. Hoping we make it out. Hoping we ain't next. Cops hoping just to lock us up. This ain't no way to live. What the fuck you think I'm rapping for? Trying to make it out the city just to bring it back to the city. Put my city on. Do what Wiz did it. Do what Jimmy never got a chance to. I ain't got no role models. Hoping I can be this. Pops tossed me out. It's a miracle I ain't dead. Odds against me back against the wall. That's the way I like it. Yeah. In my city, all we know is death. All we know is pain. All we know is bodies dropping. All we know is bullets flying. Losing everyone in the city. If you staying quiet, man, you doing time. That's just normal. You ain't coming home. I'm from a city, man, they gon' hate you. In my city, man, they want to kill you. No ambulance coming, no response is optional. But you can't be up in the jungle if you scared of lions. In my city, all we know is death. All we know is pain. All we know is bodies dropping. All we know is bullets flying. Just trying to make them proud. Got haters, feel them everywhere. Don't want to disappoint. Now the homie hoping I ain't the target. I'm an artist, man, that makes me a target. Trying to hold me back. Mom's dead. Daddy tossed me out. I'm my brother, I won't ever rat. I don't trust y'all. I don't trust y'all. Want to see me catch a felony. See me in a cell on some shit I ain't do. In my city, all we know is death. All we know is pain. All we know is bodies dropping. All we know is bullets flying. Rest in peace, everyone that we lost too soon.
That was really deep, Leland. Thank you for sharing that with us and for being able to get your thoughts and your feelings out in a constructive way like that. I'm really proud of you.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, yeah. So, everything else doing okay? You hanging in there?
Yeah, start a job tomorrow.
Wow.
Capitalism.
Yay, capitalism. We'll crush it soon, I'm sure. I hope. Any minute
Uh,
now. But until then, gotta pay the bills. Gotta save up for the car or whatever we're gonna do.
uh,
Awesome. Okay, well, I love you, kid. I'm gonna move on to our
bye.
next artist. But
See you.
you stay fabulous and let me know how your first day goes tomorrow.
Bye.
Ladies, gentlemen, everybody in between and on beyond, that was my nephew Lee, and I'm really proud of him. You know, he's come a long way, and so thank you so much for listening to him. This project that I do, Tune It Tuesdays, is until the pandemic was held at a coffee shop, and I would run it open stage, sort of. You know, anybody who wanted to could get up and sing with my band, and I look forward to being able to return to that. But I'm just so honored that people are willing to share with us, that are new to the stage and new to the art form. But we have a young man coming up here who is not new to the stage. He is not new to this art form. He is a seasoned and fabulous artist, and I just adore him so much. I have several of his CDs, and I've seen him perform single. I've seen him perform with the whole family band. And he's just a fabulous artist, and I'm honored to have this opportunity to bring him to you. So please put your digital phalanges together for the one and unfortunately only River Breitbach.
Woo! Awesome.
Yay!
Well, so good to be with you, friend. Hi.
It's so nice to see you too. You look lovely as usual.
Well, thank you. I shaved just for this performance. For all of you.
Ooh, pretty.
You
Pretty.
know, it might be Zoom, Mandy, and we know how folks are half dressed when they're on Zoom, but that's actually overdressed compared to how we're used to having our audience, is it not? When Mandy and I are together, usually many of our audience is naked.
It's so true. It's so true. I think the normally where I know River from is a fabulous campground in Sherman, New York called Brushwood Folklore Center, and it is a clothing optional and sky clad situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I first went out there to perform in a burlesque troupe, and I was amazed that we had more clothes on than the audience.
Indeed. It's nice when your audience puts a little skin in the game too, right? And
Yeah, unless your part of the act is like lap dancing and you didn't prepare properly.
I never prepare for the lap dances I give. I like high risk as I attempt.
I will keep that in mind for the next lingerie party.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me here to share some of my tunes. This is a lovely event, and hello everyone on the internet. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, we have some nice people watching, people that are appreciating the music. What are you going to sing for us tonight? What's going on with you? You've got like a release coming up and everything?
Yeah, I've got a new record I've been working on for a couple of years now, so I imagine a few folks out there have heard of the undertaking, but it is my third full-length record, and I went big or go home on this one. It's got over 150 people on it. And it's quite something. It'll be out this fall, and it's very Iowa-centric, trying to keep the Iowa pride going and be a community builder where I'm from. Honored to be here on your program that reps for Pittsburgh, and it's doing well in that community.
Pittsburgh and my larger community. We're definitely in community with each other, even though I'm in southwestern PA and you're normally in the great breadbasket of our nation.
Yeah.
We're definitely in community with each other, and I love that the internet has made it possible for us to hang out and share music, even though I haven't seen you in person in a year and a half, 2 years now.
And I will channel the bit of heartbrokenness I have over that into this guitar and into these songs, because I'm feeling it now as I'm hearing your voice and seeing you.
Aw, well, you are so wonderful. I don't want to keep your incredible music from our audience any longer, so friends, please enjoy. I'm going to take myself out and I'm just going to sit back and relax and listen to the dulcet tones of the beautiful, the fabulous River Glad.
Hey, thank you, Mandy. I'm going to drop this earbud and just talk to y'all. Well, once again, thanks, Mandy. Hi, KC. Thanks for tuning in. As a songwriter, I catch certain songs where I birth them, and I don't quite understand what they are until they're already being written, and they're sort of letting me know what they are. And I want to start tonight's set off with a song that is a bit of I suppose a story, but also just a bit of documentation. I was documenting a visit to see my brother Jackson, and I'll get into some of my more political songs and some very new stuff. So yeah, without further ado, woo! Me and you and Eugene in the summertime, coming on, getting out outside, getting wild. Me and you and Eugene, cruising borrowed bikes, breaking sweats, making bets on frisbee, late night rolling dice. In the morning we act tough like we better than we are, quick to commit shit, talking again like we holding all the cards. Me and you and Eugene, bumping music in the car, staying up way late watching movies, Rick and Morty, Mario Kart. Me and you and Eugene, fiddle and guitar, trip to the ocean, talking about Tolkien, singing songs to the sunset, singing songs to the stars. Campfire on the beach, sipping every kind of rum, gonna party till we dead, till we do it again. Two brothers, just two brothers living large. A couple of years now, we've been mostly apart. You flew to Eugene, me too much time in my car. A couple of kids who in some ways had a late start, supposedly homeschooled, mostly just made to make art. Thick skin, our armor, living in pain in paradise. Now we both beautiful partners, shifting paradigms for us to realize. Getting on, growing up alright, wondering what's it mean to be alive. Me and you and Eugene, rocking up the home of the Ducks, getting buzzed on craft cocktails, hitting up all them food trucks, hiking up Mount Pisgah, skin burning red, helping out a friend, tripping, tearing down a shed, and wishing we could do it all again. Me and you and Eugene, in the summertime, coming up, coming on, getting lit, getting wild. I am your rug. Kick them boots off coming in. I am fur moccasins. I'm a little something burning, sipping bourbon. I am stripping down to skins. I am your mug. I'm that coffee when you rise. Want a barrel bag of wine. They just slap until it's finished. I am black tea with milk and maple in. I'm the pillows, I'm the covers, I'm all the warmth felt under skies of cotton threads. I'm the closet, I'm the clothes, I'm the towels on the floor. That wet winter coat, you won't make it to the store. I'm your shoes off at the door, I'm your hat on a hook. That place that you keep looking at that page in your book, babe. I am the woods, the rustling leaves. I'm a breeze, I'm a hammock in the trees. I'm respect for the path, I am love for the land. I'm walking with bare feet, I am cycles of the moon. I'm what makes the waters move, mint julep in your mouth. It's too hot to go out, napping on the couch, waiting for night to hit the town. Yeah, I'm that big backyard, I'm the fires that you start, the edge of the warmth and the light in the dark. I am lying on your back on a blanket in the grass, looking at the stars. I'm the sum, I'm the parts, where the hot, where the cold. I am love's turning to coals, I'm a burning, beating heart. I'm your home, I'm your heart, I'm pockets on the dress, homes for tiny things on shelves. I'm the pictures, I'm the words, I'm the wisdom, the absurd. I am our long forgotten stories, once told over and over and over and over and over and over again. I am growing old into the past, I am talking to houseplants. I am your rug. Kick them boots on, come on in. I am fur moccasins. I'm a little something burning, sipping bourbon. I am stripping down to skins. Well, one of the things I admire about Mandy, and I like that I get to say this to you, Mandy, live, your activism. It's there's this sense of obligation or duty a little bit once you start being an artist and you have a platform, you have people's attention. There can be this sense of obligation to like Mandy did at the start of the show, encourage you to vote. Again, if you're in Pittsburgh, you've only got a few minutes left to get to voting. But you want to be responsible and at least endorse and share and kind of make a small contribution while we're asking for your time and your attention. So on that note, I'm going to share a tune that I wrote called Darlin', where I try to wrap just a whole bunch of thoughts and pin it to a wee tiny little heart, because it's a love song. So see how much can I hang on a 4-letter word. Darling, it's too late to save the ocean. Can't take it back, facts must be faced. We fell too full of plastic, so now adding nuclear waste to a long list of irreversible actions, to a history of unacknowledged mistakes. Darling, it's too late to swim in the rivers. Our industry made sure of this. Corporate farming gone hog wild on chemicals, and now we can't eat local fish. There's only time, and time is all it will take. Irrigation and acidification to devastate. It's too late to change direction. Riverbeds will keep on drying. Ocean temperatures will keep on rising. Oh, darling, it's too late. It's too late. Darling, it's too late for all of the above. But it's not too late to be in love. Darling, it's too late to save the dollar. Just look at what's become of it. Arguably the root of all our problems, and look at what we've done with it. We put wealth above all else, sold our slice of heaven, as there's more money to be made in hell. Darling, there'll always be more worry and woe, fear of our system collapsing, another nation surpassing our wealth. Darling, cowboys rule the stories of the states, while the habitats battle all the corn and the cattle in our wake for Indian graves. Darling, heaven is a big round state where we're all method acting, roles written under a surname. So there'll be someone else to blame, excuses to explain all of the above. Oh darling, it's too late to save the children. Just look at what we've done to them, expose them to all our hypocrisies, and then send them swiftly to bed with unanswered questions. Why are we born? Why are we here? Why do we die? Darling, it's too late to save each other. We're doomed to be hypocrites, for I am like my father, you your mother. And we can't help but be ourselves. We have gone far beyond getting help. Darling, it's too late. It's too late. Darling, it's too late for all of the above. But it's not too late. No, it's not too late. It's not too late to be in love. Let's see. Well, I have a moment to put in a shameless plug. Mondays, I have launched a car concert series to which I invite you. It is audience driven, which is to say that every week I let those give theme suggestions for the following week. Then you all vote on it and determine a theme, and then you are welcome to request songs based on that theme, and I put together a whole new show each week and ask that you join live and have a little bit of engagement with me, a little bit of hangout in my car. That's my car concert series. So go to rivergunmusic.com if that piques your interest and you'd like to know more. I invite you to do so. This next song is, well, it's still a bit of work in progress, I suppose, to be entirely honest. But I think it sounds cool, so I'm going to share it with you tonight. It doesn't have a name yet. Curtain up, Fergus, working on a tin and potato farm. Light famine, family dies. Now we sailing over ocean like the Liverpool whales, working on the rails, looking up a Molly, ooh, until she put a wager on him meeting his maker. Hey, it was just a nature, don't judge. Cut off from their ancestor. What's a human to do? Speak what you remember. Call your elders back to you. Peace in the kingdom, feast in the meat hall. In the middle of the toaster rap, tap tapping on the door. Who that? Son son of a mother whose name we feel we gon' speak no more. Come to ask about some food or offerings, who are they for? While always I remember, some old gods get their dues. Roots of seeking counsel, deeper than the roots of fixed truth. Hold up there, Gilgi, you big think you know it all. I hate to break it to your body, but Ishtar ain't within these walls. Look out, oh Baba, here comes some lesser trauma. We about to start some drama for the sake of growth. About to give birth to surplus, we gon' make all them seeds fall. Advent of the stranger, read between the proofs. Roots of seeking counsel, deeper than the roots of fixed truth. Roots of seeking counsel, deeper than the roots of fixed truth. Sean Day Brebu, living my hospitality. When dead people think he's clever, trying to missionize the offspring. Witness to the final feast of the dead, getting misread, listening for our Lord's prayer. He and his God don't entertain the unbaptized ancestors. But when they're cared for, they're born. Some wisdom in it too. The roots of seeking counsel, deeper than the roots of fixed truth. The roots of seeking counsel, deeper than the roots of fixed truth. Hope you liked it. I mean, comment to let me know. As Mandy said at the top, it's nice. Comment where you're listening from, and engage with us. That's the reciprocation, Please and thank you. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna try. Just another recent tune. I think this is the key it's in. Oh goodness. I think you'll be able to sense how I'm in this song sort of reflecting on a bit of the times and then trying to put that reflection into some recognizable song form. It's got a little bit of a pop, a little bit of a folk, borrowing from some folk traditions as well. So another song without a name. Yay for songs without names. Folks I know are working hard, still so much wrong. But where we are, we can get so close to doing some healing. Cannot quite keep it together. It costs a lot to keep a car, best make friends with empty pockets and a broken heart, cause it's a long road. You broke down, haven't yet left home. Some went to college in the age of the prophet of death. Others did not get looked down as if it were any different. A punitive system controlled, bought and sold by a fraction of 1%. A housing cost just 2 or 3 jobs on starvation wages while climate change rages. Oh, the acrobatic excuses will see to turn away every refugee. A modern hell, our mental hell. We have for-profit medicine, shit you can tell. All of these corporate pushing men like lifelong clientele. The crooked cops, the deadly ride, breaking moms and pops' hearts and traffic stops until the union choose to recognize and pack these streets say a cab. Thinking in the is ancillary. Truth is arbitrary. Freedom has no equal. We give corporations the same rights as people. We are why we can't have nice things. Go ask the animals, where did we go wrong? They may answer back, you're still making bombs. A crazy race without limits may run our course in record time. Folks, I know we are working hard. Still so much wrong with where we are. Slow down, listen, learn where each of us comes from, how we all got here. It might bring us together. I'll ask for your feedback on that. I feel like the ending's a little too sweet. But yeah, I'd welcome some of your thoughts, as that's a newer tune. And Mandy, if you would be so kind, let me know how many more songs or how many more minutes. A little update would be great.
I'm really enjoying this. Casey says applause. And Terry says waves from southern Indiana.
Woo.
So, I mean, we're definitely enjoying it. So it's kind of, I mean, it's up to you. See, the clown, the thing is, the clown doesn't want to go on till it's dark out because he's going to light some stuff on fire.
Got it.
But I could kill time. I've got songs. I'm really enjoying you. So it's really up to you.
Well, I'll keep it going.
You should. I'm loving this. I like the ending of that last song. I'm a big sucker for sweets, so hence the sugar beat us, you know. But I'm beating it back.
Yeah, as a songwriter, I'm conscious of when I'm too hopeful in the lyrics. When it's too like it'll all work out.
No,
it seems
but
like it's
that's the kind of music like, people need.
Well.
I mean. But that's the kind of music people. I have the same problem, honestly. Like, I only write when I'm feeling really upset or angry or sad, you know. And so a lot of the songs on my earlier albums are just depressing as heck. And I'm always like, I don't know why they don't get more streams. And then you listen to the lyrics, and I'm singing about torches and axes, and thank God I didn't kill you, and life just goes on, doesn't it? You know, and they're good songs. The band sounds great. I'm very proud of them, but I'm actively trying to write songs right now that are uplifting to lift people's spirits, because we are creating things for other people. I mean, like, we want engagement. You know that we're not doing this in a vacuum. This is for our people, and we want them to be happy. I think it's okay. I think it's okay to help people feel better.
Well, thank you for the reminder. Yeah.
Also, commercially speaking, not that you and I are all that invested in commercial success, but we could be, and we might be. I don't discount it as a possibility. You know, like, think how exciting it would be, like, if we got our music placed in TV or films or something. That's what I'm studying to do these days.
Nice. I like half jokingly was going to throw in there that, like, I'm looking for that Dr. Bronner's endorsement. I'm trying to get the, like. You
know what? You should. A dear friend of mine was working with that company for a very long time. I think he's still associated with them. And I don't think that's a terrible idea at all. I don't think that's crazy. I think that's a perfectly, and if not them, then maybe Burt's Bees.
Indeed. I have actually been an employee indirectly of Burt's Bees.
They make great stuff, man.
They do indeed. My favorite.
Terry says that he liked the song, Riv.
Oh, thank you, Terry.
So Terry liked it. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. You know what? Can I leave myself on screen so I can dance a little bit?
For sure. You know what I'll do? I'm going to take a second to grab my mandolin, and I'll share a couple songs that I learned for the car concerts. That'll just be kind of a way to demonstrate a little bit of what happens. So just 1 second, please.
Yeah, certainly. Pay no attention to the man removing himself from the gorgeous guitar.
Busted.
Bush.
All right. So what I'll share perhaps is from car concert week 14. Folks suggested Earth Day songs, and they made requests based on that.
Ooh, I'm going to show this car concert screen, but it's funny the way it shows up. Look, see, and now
the
we're like,
PNG.
we're all like,
Hey, turn that van.
But I love the logo. So
Thank you. Well, my friend Emily made that, and I'm delighted by it. It totally encapsulates the vibe of a sort of more playful, silly welcome to my car. It's a concert, but we're also just hanging out and chatting, and like songs will crash and burn or fall apart, or I didn't learn them in the first place. I try to sight read one every week just to show what it looks like when someone does that as an exercise. So it's fun stuff. I'm sure that you'll recognize these next couple songs, and the great pleasure for me is I get asked to learn these songs, and in doing so fall in love with them. So without further ado, here is little David Bowie.
ooh.
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown, engines on. Check ignition and may God's love be with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. You really made the grade, and the papers want to know whose shirt you wear. It's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in a most peculiar way. And the stars look very different today. For here am I sitting in a tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do. Though I'm past 100,000 miles, I'm very still, and I think my spaceship knows which way to go. Tell my wife I love her very much, she knows. Ground control to Major Tom, your circuit's dead, there's something wrong. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear? Am I floating around my tin can, far above the moon? Planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do. Aha! So you see, it also, it's a chance to like hear your favorite songs, hear them done by me, and I try to put my own little spin on certain tunes. just kind of as they occur to me. Here next, for your listening pleasure, is some Joni Mitchell. First time I've ever played a
Ooh.
Joni Mitchell song.
Yay. Casey wants to know how you remember all the lyrics.
Oh, KC. Oh, I'll own this. So when I started out the car concert series for the first, and all are welcome to go back and check this out because the whole archive is available on my YouTube channel. So check it out at River Glen Music. You can subscribe and follow me there. And I was ambitious, as I am wont to do. And for the first couple of weeks, I was memorizing all of the songs. And so it was something I worked quite arduously at. I'd write them out long form until I had them memorized each week. And I have since gone to using cheat sheets where I'll have the start of a verse written out. And once I get it going, I can follow the thread. And then it's got the start of the next verse in case I fall off and forget, which I do because there's so much newness happening every week that my brain's a bit of a scramble. And I
That's
try
great,
to hold...
though. That's great that you did this year. I didn't really do like requests like that. I did take some, but I did like for almost a year I was doing these nightly lullabies, and after the first 3 or 4 months, 5 months, I ran out of songs that I knew. So I would have to learn a new song every day. And honestly, I've stopped doing it because people's lives around here have pretty much returned to normal, and my schedule is thick and crazy, and so I'm just trying to get up, at least 2 a week, as far as songs go. But kudos to you. That's crazy. That you're just. I think it's awesome that you let your audience tell you what to do, and you're just like, I am your servant.
Yes, I try to fold that into the sort of the branding and the character that I'm playing is one where I'm willing to crash and burn in the effort in a sort of playful, jolly way of like I'm set up for failure pretty much each week by far too many requests than it could be possible to learn or include in the show. So I make medleys, and that's half the fun.
I would like to hear you do, War Pigs by Sabbath sometime.
Okay.
I have that in my repertoire, so if you learn it when we run into each other, we could have a nice little folk jazz metal duet.
I'm ready for that. Yes, please.
Okay, I'm muting myself so I can listen to you.
Right on. Well, once again, here comes my take on a Joni Mitchell song. And put up a parking lot with a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you got till it's gone. And pay paradise and put up a parking lot. Well, they took all the trees and put them in a tree museum. And they charge people $1.50 just to see them. Don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you got till it's gone. You pave paradise and put up a parking lot. Ooh, up, oh, they pave paradise and put up a parking lot. Hey, farmer, put away the DDT now. Give me spots on my apples, leave me the birds and the bees, please. Don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you got till it's gone. They paved paradise and put up a parking lot. Late last night I heard the screen door slam. Big yellow taxi came and took away my old man. Oh, don't it always seem to go? They don't know what you got till it's gone. Well, they paved paradise and put up a parking lot. Well, they paved paradise and they put up a parking lot. Ooh, They paid paradise and put up a parking lot. All right.
Yay, Pumpkin
So-
loved it.
Oh, thanks, Pumpkin. I heard you earlier vocalizing along with the song. It was very percussive.
Yes, he's a very percussive little monster. Yes, he is.
Shall I perhaps grab the guitar for a couple more?
Yeah, I would love to hear. It's like, yeah, 2 more would be just gorgeous.
2 more.
Two or 3 more. 2 or 3. I feel bad. Like I'm just like, sing. He can't hear me now. I could say anything. He's not wearing the earbud. Here he comes back.
So please don't feel bad. We're responding to the times. That's for sure. We're grateful, folks who are watching. We're grateful to have this way to reach you. It's not our preference, but we're delighted that there is a way to still be able to sing and provide the cathartic benefits of the musics. So if I'm going to play 2 more, I will.
Terry says he's singing along.
Why don't I play my new song? That's.
Yeah, I want to hear your new song. Should I show that picture of the new project?
The way I premiere songs is just when I feel they're ready enough. I want to take a whack at it. So I'm delighted to do that right here, and I'll dedicate. I'm not dedicating the song, but the fact that I'm going for it, I'm dedicating to you, Mandy. I'm gonna try a brand new song for you.
Mwah. I can't wait.
It's like the AstraZeneca of tuning there. Just the B string out a little bit occasionally. War on the feminine waged by me and my friend. Whole histories of practice. I work hard whitewashing. In barrooms, in business, the front line at home, online on the TV, the image is shown. I love to talk louder, to invade space, and when she shows me her power, I cry witch, I gaslight, and I act like it's fake. I holler and howl, I call horrible names, like broken and damaged, claiming manipulation's her game. Lusting after meanings, I stalk her freedoms. I treat her like the keeper of feelings. I make her spell out her love. I buy the appeal, sex that she can't sell her own. A raised ancient temple, usurped like a throne. Gods, if I do get to come back again, please let me be a woman, so that I might finally start to understand just how bad it is and has been because of me and my friends. There's something something to be said about a little recognition. Don't be thinking that you're special, don't be thinking that you're different. Cause a reading makes a difference. It's the rhythms if you listen. It's a lot of the lessons to make decisions. Come on, someone hit me. You know I got this funny feeling. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? Got me down to what I'm feeling. It's misleading, unappealing. Got to prove it, to groove it, and prove it, to choose it, to do it, to loop it, to loop it, to refine it, error, use it, to create it, critique it, display it, destroy it, conclude it. Lay down and love it, hate it, no excuses. What music's made is medicine. Message remains relevant. I'm getting up, I'm getting down. Got to keep it in context. Cause life can get complex. Cause it's as simple as consent when it's time to dance. Still less on the dollar, long kept out of the vote. I have always known better. Man is no longer. This war on the feminine waged by me and my friends. For all of the words, all the action, ain't made much progress towards healing. I fear her affections someday may go away. So I wear her down like some self-fulfilling prophecy. I holler and howl, deflect and mansplain, cause I can't bear to bear witness beneath femicide is an old pain. Guides, if I do get to come back again, please let me be a woman, so that I might finally start to understand just how bad it is, and has been thanks to me and my friends.
Oh,
All right. Wait, thank you.
yes. Oh, that was wonderful. Is that going to be on your new release? Or is that brand new?
That's hours old. Days. Been working on it the last few days,
wow.
making those initial recordings, looking back and tweaking the words, tweaking the chord structure. And there's nothing quite like the little bit of adrenaline, a little bit of anxiety that comes with playing a brand new song. And I'm delighted to feel it right now.
I really liked it. I liked it. I was like, man, he's writing some dark stuff. And then, like, it totally turns around. I was like, all right. But yeah.
Well, it's, thematically, that's, it's a heck of a place to venture to as a songwriter. It feels like, there has to be some well-considered decisions in terms of the angle that's taken to approach it. And again, it would be like getting back to things being too sweet or too optimistic. I'm conscious of, like, you can't just write it like, can't we all just get along and it will all be great? Not saying that song can't be written, that there's skill to writing that song.
Well, because you don't want to, yeah, exactly. It's all about the crafting. Oh, goodness. I like it a lot. Should I show your picture for the upcoming project, or should
Please,
I wait till
thank you. Yeah, I'll tell folks about it for a second. It's there's an event called We Are Here that is going to be fantastic. It is free. It's a live stream event. It's happening on Saturday, May 29th, as you can see on screen. We'll start at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, and it features a variety of talent from across the state of Iowa, different styles of music, and it's put another way, it's an event that I'm curating to deliver you a show that I think is worth watching. And it's meant to model what a show worth paying for would look like, but we have some amazing support from the Iowa Arts Council to fund and put on this production and give it away for free. So that is what we're doing. And I would ask for your participation in, watching and share and to spread the word, because we're trying to do a bit of a celebration of Iowa music. And it's been the same in Iowa as everywhere else, where it's been tough for artists through the pandemic. And obviously, as we're doing right now, we're pivoting to online music making. And so come back for a little more on the 29th. And again, you can find all the details you'll need for that at riverglenmusic.com. Thanks for helping me promote that, Mandy.
Yeah, it sounds awesome. It sounds really, really lovely. So friends, follow River on his social media. You can send him any tips to Venmo at River-Breitbach, PayPal me/River Breitbach. But definitely go to his website, River Glen Music. Follow him on Facebook, River Glen Music. And May 29th, definitely check out that showcase. It sounds wonderful. I can't wait to see it. Is there going to be a replay if I'm not available for the live event?
I don't believe so. I am going to. That's
so it's
part of it.
Be there or miss it out.
Be there. Well, and part of the decision for that, as I know that, of course, not everyone can tune in, but I want to be able to give the performance to each artist, so it's theirs to release and use for whatever promotional or whatever personal, professional endeavors they want to do with it. And so that's, as the curator of the event, I think that's the strongest way to support the artists themselves. And so you'll be able to see the performance as the artists themselves share it. So if you go on to the Facebook event, I've got examples of everyone's music and links to their sites. I encourage y'all to check it out in advance. It's only going to make your desire and your likeliness of tuning in much higher. So check it out, please.
It sounds wonderful. I will put it in my calendar to tune in and to share it when it goes live.
Sweet. And as an added bonus, I can't believe I'm forgetting to rep for myself, but it will be the premiere of the music video I've shot with filmmaker Jack Meggers for the title track of my
music video I never sent you any dance video footage for.
It's not that music video. You still have time, actually.
Do I really?
Yes, you do.
Because I want to shake it.
Yes, please. We want your shaking in the music video.
And Tommy Amoeba wants to shake it for you too. It's an equal opportunity shake.
Sweet. I love it.
Okay, I'm gonna do it then. I'm putting that on my schedule for next week. Because if it's not in the book, then it doesn't happen.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself because I want to hear your last song.
I'll do this last tune and then we'll sign off. So thanks.
Yay!
Awesome. For my final song, I will play. It's certainly one of my most favorite songs that I've written, if not my absolute favorite, and it's certainly one of my favorites to sing. Your roar was louder than the ocean. Your crooked grin was mango sweet. You soared like poetry in motion. Little guy, butterfly, koa keiki. Oh, hey, son of Pele. You were cinder to the soil and it spread. 60 feet high, 60 feet wide. Trees bowing down to a brave little kid. I'll always love you like the summer that I wished would never end. It was hard to leave the beaches, it was hard to lose a friend. If I miss you too much before I tire growing old, I'll meet you back in heaven up Papaya Farms Road. Yes, I will meet you back in heaven up Papaya Farms Road. Your words were kind, your belly was wide, your eyes as bright as the summer sunshine. Spirit is young as killer whale, old as Kauai. Your hair was wild like a little lion. Your roar was louder than the ocean. Your crooked grin was mango sweet. You soared like poetry in motion. Little guy, butterfly, koa keiki. Raised an army in the hospital. The truth, it made us all philosophers. singing praises to the gospel of a brave little gossamer to you. Your song, it isn't gone. It's in many of my melodies. It goes on and on and on and on in my memory. And I'll forever be reminded at every edge of the big island that your roar was louder than the ocean. Your crooked grin, it was mango sweet. You soared like poetry in motion. The guy, butterfly, koa keiki. Your roar, louder than the ocean. Your crooked grin, it was mango sweet. You soared like poetry in motion. The guy, butterfly, koa keiki. I'll always love you like that summer that I wish would never end. It was hard to leave the beaches, it was hard to lose a friend. If I miss you too much before I tire growing old, I'll meet you back in heaven on Papaya Farms Road. Yes, I will meet you back in heaven on Papaya Farms Road. Meet you back in heaven on Papaya Farms Road.
Yay, I want to go to Papaya Farms Road.
It's so lovely.
Is it a real place?
It is. It's on the big island of Hawaii on the Hilo side. It's
I've never been.
Oh, it's just an entire grove, and I suppose the highway there, it just runs right through it for a good stretch, and there's, well, you know, I'm not good at guessing large numbers, but tens of thousands of mangoes, I suppose, or at least thousands upon thousands upon thousands. And you know, they've hit the ground and whatever, but you go pick them up and take a good old bite out of a good one and give it back, and birds will finish the rest of it. Or it's just a lovely place to be. Very old and left alone, and still quite wild.
Oh wow! Is your friend that you wrote about that still
except
around?
For us being there? That's not very wild.
Huh?
I said except for us being there to see it.
Wow. Yes. Is your friend that you wrote about it still around?
That's a song for my nephew who died a few years back, and it's, you know, one that I. Well, thank you. No sorry needed. The celebration of him continues. That's how that song functions for me. It's a reminder. You know, he's still with me, and with many in his absence. Yeah.
And I believe you will see him up in heaven. On Papaya Farm. That's gorgeous. Have you recorded that one?
Yeah, that's a track off of my Pull My Hair album, which you're all invited to check out. It's at riverglenmusic.com.
Yeah. Really just a beautiful set, River. Thank you so much for sharing your artistry and your talent and your songwriting and your music. I'm honored to be your friend. And I'd like to write a song with you sometime.
Yes, please.
Let's do it.
Thanks, friend.
We have the internet. We could do it. We could Zoom anytime we want.
Mm-hmm. All right, folks, be ready for we're doing a video collaboration. That's what's going to come out of this.
That's the next thing. That's going in the book. That's going in the book. I love you so much.
Love you too. Bye, everybody.
You're fabulous.
Thanks for watching.
Everybody send him money, because I'm going to, and you should too. Yay. Love you.
I love.
Bye. Ladies, gentlemen, everybody in between, give it up for River Glenn. Follow him on Facebook. Check out his website. Check out his show on the 29th. That wonderful show. We Are Here that he's doing with the Iowa Arts Council, and he's curated a phenomenal evening of music, and it's only happening live, so if you miss it, you'll be sad. May 29th, 2021. For details, go to his website and Facebook page. Check it, be there, respect it. And you know what? He has inspired me to perform for you a song. I do have my clown backstage. I do have my clown backstage. But I think I want to sing you one I just wrote. Because he has inspired me to be brave like that. So I don't actually play it on melodeon, but I will use the melodeon to get my key. So... called I Can Feel Your Smile 1,000 Miles Away. I can feel your smile 1,000 miles away. I can hear the promise of a better day. I can feel your heartbeat at night when I lay down. Before sleep comes, I remember how your voice would sound. And I forget why I left you. I forget why I'm here. Oh, I just wish and wonder if you'll be there when I'm near. Clearly, I was the biggest fool upon the earth to wander off to see the sun, not realize what you're worth. I'm doing all I can just to get back to you and say, I could feel your smile 1,000 miles away. And I forget why I left you. I forget why I'm here. Oh, I just sit and wonder if you'll be there when I'm near. And I'm praying as I make my way back across the land, praying when you see me, you'll let me take your hand. I promise now and forever to never let you go. And this time I'll listen to what I should have known. I never will leave you. I know why I'm here. I will just sit and wonder that you'll let me be near. 'Cause I can feel your smile 1,000 miles away. And I want those promises of our better days. I want to feel your heartbeat at night when I lay down. When I wake up, I will love everything I've found. So that's my brand new song that I wrote. Whew. Zeeppo, how you doing? You ready? Should I bring you on, Zeeppo? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. I see a hi. I'm bringing him out. Ladies, gentlemen, everybody in between and on beyond. Put your digital hands together for Southside's favorite flaming clown, Zeeppo!
Hello, folks. How y'all doing?
We're good. We're
Oh,
good. How are you?
I guess they can't talk back to me, can they?
I can talk for you. I can talk for them.
Hello, I'm doing fine. How about you?
I'm great. We just had a nice music set from my friend River Glenn, and I told him that I had flaming clowns waiting in the wings. So,
Well, hopefully not yet.
Huh. Yeah, we don't want the clowns to go on fire yet. Yay! So what's been going on? How's your mask project going?
We've made over 10,000 masks.
Wow.
Well, we have several. We have, half a dozen volunteers with sewing machines and some other folks that we've had a bunch of people helping. So it's not that impressive if you have a couple dozen people.
I think that's incredibly impressive. I mean, that's a lot of people making a lot of masks. I mean.
Well, but I'm not the one making all the masks. So,
Well, no, I mean you're not personally, but I mean you're heading up a project of volunteers that are all
Yeah, yeah. We've
churning out of thousands and thousands of masks.
Well, that's good. We've made a lot of masks, and we haven't gone. And more importantly, we didn't go broke doing it quite yet.
Yay! Yay! What else is happening? Anything good? You just staying safe and fabulous over there?
Attempting to. Obviously, we can't have service or meet together in large groups because, well, that'd be bad. Uh, we did end up taking over a boarding house where the owner of the boarding house has come to COVID, and no one else wants it, and so we've taken it over, and we're in the process of buying it. So,
Oh, that's amazing. And is that what you were telling me about earlier? That you want to be a center, a shelter for LGBTQIA plus vulnerable people who need help?
we would like it to be a place for folks that don't necessarily have a comfortable time in the regular homeless system. As it is, we have a decent women's shelter here in Pittsburgh. We have a very good shelter for vets, and we have several shelters for men, and it's a little rougher on anybody that doesn't fit someone else's mold.
Well, that's a really noble goal, and I hope that like I was saying earlier in our sound check, if you ever want to do like a telethon like this we're doing here, and you want to get your other clown members from the troops to perform, and we could get performers Southside and Pittsburgh and just friends to donate their time, we could give it a shot as part of a fundraising effort, if you do in conjunction with maybe a fundraiser or whatever.
Well, it sounds like a fun thing to do anyway.
Yeah, and we love to do it. We love to do it for a good cause, and that is certainly a good cause.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, people don't want to hear me waffle on about this. How about I light something on fire?
Woo! Okay, I'm gonna mute myself, and I'm gonna. Should I take myself out, or I'm gonna mute myself?
Okay, is this? Hey, there you go. That's where I should be. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Yeah, dee-dee-dee-dee-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Someday we'll get a sound system and I can have some music, and maybe we'll get a band if we get enough people. That'd be nice. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Ah. Oh.
Yay! Yay! I could sing for you if you want. I'm not really a whole band, but I can try.
That's really weird. Usually these go out by now. Oh, come on. There we go.
Almost.
Sorry, I don't want to leave those burning in my yard, because that seems like a bad idea on some level. There we go. Oh.
That was awesome.
Not bad since it's been about a year since I've done this.
getting to be festival time. Not that, we're going to too many festivals.
That's
I'm
what we
going
have
to a
to.
couple.
Apparently, the Arts Festival's going to be live this year.
Yeah? And I'm going to that pagan event that I usually help organize, the Starwood there. So I'm going, I'm doing a couple of, there's stuff happening. Hey, is this your website, steelcityclownbrigade.org?
Yeah, SteelCityClownBrigade.org. The house is so new, we haven't even put it on the website yet. But
there's a donate link, so if people want to support, go to Steel City Clown Brigade. Okay, I'm going to mute myself and be excited.
Unfortunately, this house is going to need a new sewer line, so that'll be fun and probably expensive. Oh,
Nothing that a clown juggling flaming bats can't make happen.
okay. There we go. Ah, these are fun. Always really enjoyed these. Not sure why. Happy little fires dancing around. Doo-be-doo-be-doo. Unfortunately, don't have anyone to juggle with because that's when all the impressive stuff happens if you have someone to throw things at. But for some reason, my wife doesn't want to participate in all of this. There we go. Oh, that's fun. I don't know how well you can see that on the gizmo.
It's big. Ooh. Whoa. Oh my goodness.
There we go.
You're like a dragon. Ooh, careful. Oh. Yay! That was beautiful and terrifying.
It's all good fun. Also, it's a good way to keep your trees under control. Keeps a nice open space in your yard when you have trees. Little fire being shot everywhere every once in a while. Hey, teach the birds who's boss.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, it's all good fun.
That's pretty impressive, I have to say. And slightly terrifying.
Well, that's why you want your clowns to be nice people, because if they're jerks,
Yeah, I've known a lot of clowns in my time, you're the only actual clown for Christ I've ever met, and I have to say, of all the Christians I know, you are the one that acts the most like I think Jesus would have acted if I knew Jesus, like, as a person, and not the Son of God, and I'm a mostly pagan Jew anyways, so but I have a great appreciation for who you are, what you do, seriously, and all the amazing things that your clowns aren't just clowning around. You're like delivering services and just helping people out when they need to be helped. So
Well, the world will be a better place if we all. You shouldn't need Christ to command you to not be a jerk.
that's true. But you might need a clown to blow some fire in your direction
Yeah.
to compel you if you.
We try to avoid that because the police get involved at that time. They don't.
Yeah, we try not to involve them ever for any reason, if at all possible. Mostly.
Yeah. Well, maybe someday we can fix that.
Huh. Hope so. Hope so. People, the polls closed 31 minutes ago, so we'll know. We'll know tomorrow what kind of city we're gonna have. So.
Isn't that amazing that we had to vote to end a war crime today? I mean, a crime against humanity. We had to vote against it.
You mean the no-knock warrants?
No, that whole thing about the jail making up its own rules. They're defending solitary confinement.
Yeah.
Which is, they don't call it solitary confinement, but they lock you in a cell for 23 hours a day and don't let you out and there's no time limit on how many days they can keep you in there.
Yeah, it changes you. It changes. I mean, I've never been through that, but I know a couple people that have, and that is a war crime. Is it actually in the Geneva Convention as an actual war crime?
Yeah, you're not allowed to do it to prisoners of war. It keeps them in solitary confinement.
Wow.
I believe it's listed as a crime against humanity and not a war crime. Because they don't want you to do it in civilian jails either.
Yeah.
But if you're going to quote me, figure out if it's a war crime or if it's just a crime against humanity. As if just a crime against humanity is okay. Oh, good Lord. I do despair sometimes.
Well, I love having you on the show for this, delightful conversation and your phenomenal stunts of daring do. So I don't know. I mean, I did tell people to check out steelcityclownbrigade.org for information on how they can help you, with the mask making project and soon the homeless shelter project. And how to learn how to juggle. So.
We are. This Sunday will be our first day out in public teaching people to juggle again.
Oh, where's that going to be?
That will be under Dippy the Dinosaur at outside the library in Oakland this Sunday, starting at 2. We'll be going 2 to 6.
Ooh. We'll
have balls and slack lines and clubs and various other things where we have not unfortunate. We have a whole bunch of COVID rules, so that'll be fun. There's no nice way to say this, but nobody's allowed to share balls. So everybody has to have their own set of balls, but we're bringing a rather big, we're just going to call it a bag of balls, so everybody can have their own balls because, we don't want anyone sharing balls.
Do you sanitize balls between ball sharing? Are the balls sanitized, or is there a means to sanitize the balls?
Well, the beanbags have to be sent through a washing machine, and the plastic ones can be alcoholed. But anybody that comes, they can have their own set of balls. We want you to take the balls with you and use them at home and other places where it's appropriate.
Is there a fee for this? I can't even imagine what it costs to get people their own balls.
Well, we have a bucket, and people can put money in the bucket if they want to put money in the bucket. And we've done this a couple of times before, and we haven't lost our shirts quite yet. So we're So, well, we also make the balls ourselves, which is what we were doing before we were making masks, was making balls and costumes and sewing things the clowns might need. And so this was fun. This was the first week since the pandemic began that we got to make balls again. So,
Well, I hope you go live a little bit, on Facebook or something, Instagram or whatever, on Sunday, or take some videos so we can, share it around of your first day back in IRL under
well,
Dippy.
we did get a gizmo that one of the people in my group says the internet comes from a satellite and goes into the gizmo, which has its own little screen and camera on it, and we're going to set that up on a tripod. And that will be, we haven't put up the entry for this Sunday because this Sunday will be our first experiment in doing this. And so we don't want to put it, in the city paper and everywhere on the off chance something goes horribly wrong. Like, we don't have enough balls or something. So we want to sort of have a dry run at it this Sunday. But anybody that's here, you're welcome to come out between 2 and 6 on Sunday. And tomorrow or the next day, we're going to be putting it on our website. And it will have a link to the computer screen gizmo. And it will be on our Facebook page, which unfortunately Facebook keeps taking down our page because of the masks. Because we're apparently not allowed to give masks away.
I need to remind me. I need to email a guy. If I haven't emailed a guy by a couple of days from now, remind me I got to email a guy for you. I'm probably going to make him mad, but I don't care. It's ridiculous. You should have your Facebook page back. I don't know if he can do anything, but if he can, he will. So I think more masks and more balls for the people. And it's just ridiculous. But 2 to 6 p.m. under Dippy the Dinosaur at the Carnegie Museum in Oakland this coming Sunday. And, if you want to, learn how to juggle or donate to the Mask Project, go to stillcityclownbrigade.org. And this is my neighbor, Zeeppo. When my dining room ceiling crashed down around me, he showed up with a bunch of other clowns from other parts of my life and helped me repair that redonkulous damage. So,
well, we all really like sheetrock.
Yeah.
You just don't know the complete depths of the sheetrock fetish in the world around you. Never mind.
I didn't have clown. I had sheetrock fetishists helping.
Yeah, well,
me.
we're not going to go into that too much. People judge us.
I mean, I'm not a kink shamer. I don't shame clowns. I don't shame most priests. I don't shame fire jugglers, beanbag throwers, ball throwers. But it's been awesome to have you here. I'm so grateful that you were able to be here. Do you have anything else you say before we sign off?
No. If anybody needs a mask, there is a page on our website where you can order masks from. We're not charging folks for masks because, well, people need masks. And let me see here. Here we go. We actually did some research. Folks don't know, my wife's a doctor, and we found the best kind of mask. The CDC and Duke University did several studies on what a good mask was. And this particular mask that we're making and have been making for months is the best type of mask outside of an N95. And it's lovely. Comes in a bunch of different weird colors because, well, we got whatever fabric we could get. So some of them are like this, and some of them are old bed sheets. But if you do need a mask, please come to our website. We're still giving out masks. And on Sunday, we'll also be giving out masks because we're going to require people to wear masks if we get too many people, even though we're outside because, well, we don't want to be a hot spot for COVID.
Nope, we do not. Well, if you need any masks, friend, go to their website, Steel City Clown Brigade, and there's a link up top right here for masks and COVID-19. You can order a mask and see the medical style mask, and you can donate if you want to support this project. And you can see their wish list, if you have things to donate for it, you know. Oh, there's even a section for clown groupies. What happens in the clown groupies group?
When we put out links to clowns, they get a copy of the first page sort of has a front page blog sort of thing on it. It was much more entertaining when we had more kids in the group. Unfortunately, not being able to meet in person for the last year and a half has kind of kicked our youth program in the teeth pretty badly.
Well, we'll
man.
get back together. Yeah, it's been the same for a lot of programs.
Yeah.
It's hard to do stuff on Zoom.
Yeah.
Kids are already on Zoom all day long, and it's hard for them. So.
Well, it's hard to blame them because they're being tortured in school now on Zoom. Why would they?
Yep. Well, thank you so much for coming. I love you so much, Zeeppo. Congratulations on the new property, and I support your dream of what you're going to do with it. And I love you so much. Everybody put your hands together for Zeeppo of the Steel City Clown Brigade.
Thank you all very much for having us.
Yay! Woo! Ladies, gentlemen, everybody in between and on beyond. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. We had some wonderful guests today. We had River Glenn, the great River Glenn, and we had my nephew, Lee. Oh, here's River Glenn's. I didn't get to show you River Glenn's logo. There was River Glenn's logo. And here's his new project coming up on May 20. Can't get this banner down. There it goes. Yeah, May 29th, 2021. We are here. Look for River Glenn. And check out that show. Is going to be really beautiful. Definitely check out steelcityclownbrigade.org. Definitely if you need a mask, if you want to learn how to juggle. This Sunday they'll be outside Dippy the Dinosaur at Carnegie Museum from 2 to 6. You can go and learn how to juggle with Steel City. Hey, Pumpkin Seed, hush! I got a song. I got one more song, Pumpkin Seed. So I have an event that I'd like to announce as well. I'm pretty excited about. This is an event that I'm putting together. Lush Life, a Pride Month tribute to the great Billy Strayhorn. Billy Strayhorn, if you don't know, was Duke Ellington's right-hand man. He was raised here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and he was incredibly important to America's popular music of the 40s and 30s and 40s. He just shaped all the music Duke Ellington was doing. He wrote so many songs that are still performed today. And we're doing a tribute to him for Pride Month because he was living as an openly gay black man, just being free and revolutionary as he could be just by existing. And we're so proud of him for his music. We're so proud of him for his life, for his legacy. And so I've got a bunch of wonderful musicians to join me. I've got Max Leake on piano, Lars Swanson on bass, Brian E. Edwards on percussion, Reggie Watkins on trombone, and Don Alico Sr. on saxophone. I've got guest vocalists Patrick Arena, Fred Pugh, my students Winda Fire and Gabriella Salvucci, and Don Alico Sr.'s granddaughter Isai Alico Varela. It's going to be an online event June 12th. Tickets are on sale now. If you go to my website, phatmandeemusic.com, you will be able to buy them. They are $15 to watch online in the Zoom, and I can sell up to 10 in-person tickets, and those are going for $50. So if you'd like to be actually in the audience. We can accommodate 10 people safely. And if you want to be a VIP sponsor, you can. Or if you just like to support the show and enjoy a great night of music by phenomenal artists, just support us, and I'll appreciate you so much. Yeah, Billy Strayhorn, man, I'm so thrilled to have this opportunity. So I'm going to close the show with the song that he wrote when he was just 16 years old and a student at Westinghouse High School here in Homewood, Pittsburgh, PA. Oh, I'm all blurry. Don't be blurry. Here, we're going to just come on back. Come on back. Just get your focus on. Get your focus. Okay, now we're coming back. We're coming. There you go. Look at you all in focus. I used to visit all the very gay places, those come what may places, where one relaxes on the axis of the wheel of life to get the feel of life from jazz and cocktails. The girls I knew had sad and sullen gray faces with distant gay traces that used to be there. You could see where they'd been washed away by too many through the day. 12 o'clock tales. Then you came along with your siren song to tempt me to madness. I thought for a while your poignant smile was tinged with the sadness of a great love for me. Oh yes, I was wrong. Again I was wrong. Life is lonely again, and only last year everything seemed so sure. Now life is awful again, a trough full of hearts could only be a boy. Weak in Paris, mighty's the bite of it. All I care is to smile in spite of it. I'll forget you, I will, while yet you are still burning inside my brain. Romance is much stifling those who strive. I lead a lush life in some small time, and there I'll be while I rot with the rest of those whose lives are lonely too. Friends, I love you so much. Thanks for watching. Thank you to my artists, Zeeppo the Clown, Lee Rosenfeld, and the incredibly phenomenal River Glenn. I'm so honored that you were able to be here. Remember, check out River Glenn's event that's happening on May 29th, 2021. And it's just going to be wonderful. Lots of artists that he's curated from his community in Iowa, and it's all free. Just go to his website and check it out to see what's going to be on. Links are in the chat, and please get your tickets now for my event on June 12th, 2021, live and online from the Carnegie stage in Carnegie, my tribute, my Lush Life Pride Month tribute to Billy Strayhorn. Friends, it has been just an honor and a pleasure to share this evening with you. Feel free to share the replay if you like. Let people know what you were doing here on this Tuesday. I'm going to go check the polls because I need to know what happened. I love you all so much. Stay beautiful. Stay strong. Love one another. And we're going to get it eventually. Oh, and you know what? I did want to sing one more song. I said I was done. I wasn't done. I was born by the river in a little tent. Just like that river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh yes, it will. I go to the movies and I go downtown. Somebody's telling my friends they can't hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. Well, I asked my brother, won't you help me please? But then he keeps knocking me down to my knees. It's been too hard living, and I'm afraid to die. I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. Love you. Stay fabulous. Keep fighting for what's right. Your heart will tell you. And so will listening to black people. So, yeah. That's what I got to say for the evening. Hey, what did Mama say? Yay, what did Mama say? What did Mama say? What did Mama say? Hello, my friend. What did Mama say? What did Mama say? What did Mama say? That's the best username on Instagram or YouTube or wherever that I ever saw. And your daughter's a awesome lady. What did Mama say? Okay, love you. Thank you. Enjoy the replay. Mwah. You're the best. Stay fabulous. Please buy your tickets. Buy your tickets. Buy your tickets. Buy your tickets to this show, June 12th at the Carnegie Stage. All tickets are available at phatmandeemusic.com. Love yins. Love yins. Bye. Bye. Bye.